We're all surrounded by fascinating things that are just waiting to be marveled at. However, in the humdrum of everyday life, we've stopped noticing the extraordinary, and it often passes us right by. In this compilation, we've gathered together some of the most mind-blowing moments caught on camera. Something amazing is always close by, so you don't want to miss it. We begin our video with a unique moment from the golf course. This athlete seems to have put a lot of effort into his swing. But despite our best intentions, sometimes fate just wants to have a little fun with us. Interestingly, according to the rules, the flag should have been pulled in this scenario. What do you think? When the pin gets in the way of your chip shot, it's one thing, but when the basket itself turns on the athletes, there's just nothing you can do about it. All that remains is to see how the ball gets stuck. And 3 times in a row, one more act of rebellion from this basket against the players. These sea lions, it seems, chose to save their strength and instead borrowed a stranger's boat out in the Puget Sound, USA. However, being so heavy, the pair is unlikely to have much luck with their plan. It doesn't seem like the boat can withstand their mass much longer. Though this girl might have been happy that Dad let her sit up on the counter, it turns out that it wasn't safe at all. The winner of Dad of the Year, the reactions of parents whenever their children are in danger are simply amazing. How many times have you hit a strike, completely not calculating the trajectory of the ball? It seems that this guy is accustomed to holding a heavy implement and using some math. An incredibly accurate throw nonetheless. Next up is an amazing dog with mind-blowing speed and agility. Those with a Melanese at home know exactly how active and restless this breed can really be. Waterspouts are one of the most dangerous natural phenomena, but how often do you get to see the origin of one of these funnels? These shots were taken off the coast of Louisiana, where 3 waterspouts formed at the exact same time. But watch what happens next. Where did all their power go so suddenly? Fortunately, they vanished in thin air without damaging the vessels. Stuffing both legs into the same pant leg, ramming our shoulders into door frames, or even stubbing our toes on tables is about a normal level of condition for most of us. I don't think this guy relates though. Absolutely perfect coordination. Our next clip features an aquarium goer who seemingly got bored and decided to play with a seal. Just watch how eagerly the animal agrees to play, pirouetting as it follows the guy's hand. Iguruses exist, and they don't have to fear the sun in our times. They just enjoy soaring above the clouds and the beauty of our planet. A mind-blowing flight. The humpback dolphin seems like a cute creature from the outside, but in reality, they're incredibly dangerous predators. It seems that this dolphin not only takes its prey from the gull, but also doesn't mind having lunch with the bird itself. Let us know what you think in the comments. Is this a brave seagull or one that just can't take off? What won't people do in traffic? It is quite tedious, after all, to be able to wait there for your chance to continue your journey. It's always good when there's a friendly giraffe out on the road to greet you and accept some treats with pleasure. Or lick the raindrops from your car to quench its thirst. Some entertainment at least. Here's a random fact. Parallel parking causes problems for most new drivers, and this is especially true in reverse. But for Britt Ulster Mostaff, we can't say the same. He even earned himself a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records for this spin. Nature is simply amazing. Its beauty is fascinating, and its power is frightening. And sometimes, to witness something truly amazing, all you have to do is look up. What do you think of these clouds? They look threatening, but this type of cloud, called asperatus, is actually not dangerous in any way, shape, or form. No severe thunderstorms or hurricanes are carried by these clouds. Now that's impressive. This is truly how night parties end. It's not every day that you get to see a dog enjoying the view through the sunroof. This next clip features a true master of the trade. Want your stolen glasses back? Better stock up on orange juice, as this monkey won't make a deal for anything else. Still thinking about how to transport your big, fragile TV into the trunk of your car? Well, watch and learn, kids. Bears have become so accustomed to our presence that they're really no longer afraid to go searching for something good to eat in our vehicles. Opening the door? No problem. What a reaction. Do you suppose this predator was afraid of the hollering, or did it just not like the treat section? Does dancing in the middle of the street still surprise you? Well, what if there's a manhole cover doing the dancing? One of the worst things that can happen to somebody is picking a job that they hate. After all, most of our lives are spent at work or thinking about it. But this guy is definitely one of the lucky ones. Only someone who likes his work can do it with so much inspiration. Juggling alone isn't all that impressive anymore, and street performers have tried it all, from balls to plates and even burning torches. But juggling balls off a piano? Now that is mind-blowing. You still remember that story about the brave seagull? Well, this must be its sister. The cat certainly didn't expect such impudence, and not only did the bird help himself to the cat's food, but also came back for the dish. Those who work in retail do know about the golden rule. The customer is always right. But most of us aren't ready to serve this client. It's a pity, as it looks like the tiger just wanted something to wash down his lunch with. As we've learned by now, giraffes on the road can be a common occurrence in certain countries, but how often does a plane land on the highway with you? It seems that this practice has become a habit for many aces. How do you like this team's walkout? Painful, maybe, but still effective. Are you experiencing financial difficulties? Well, then you need to get yourself a pet like this. And don't forget to leave the bank open, as otherwise the bird will find another spot for its spoils. As we witnessed with the water spouts off the coast of Louisiana, twisters are an absolute unpredictable phenomena. And despite scientists' best efforts, there is no way of knowing what they might destroy or simply pass by. And maybe the barn wasn't enough to satisfy this storm's appetite. Lightning is even more unpredictable. Nobody actually knows where a sudden discharge of electricity will strike next. But the effects of a lightning strike on the road can be seen after the fact. Avid anglers know what a real tarpon hunt is. A rod, stronger line, and a powerful hook. No joke, these creatures can weigh up to 353 pounds and grow to be more than 5 feet in length. But just look at this. It seems that this tarpon was having a little bit of fun with the fishermen. Our next story features a law-abiding landslide. Yep, you heard me right. How else do you explain the fact that it stopped right in front of the fence? We return now to the topic of rebellious balls. Still using your shoe to get to the ball back isn't the best idea. Only this guy didn't learn anything from the experience and had decided to try to sacrifice his second sneaker too. Going back to water spouts again, this time we're going to Palmero, Sicily, where strong winds had drove vacationers from the beach before forming a tornado on land. The power of the elements is both terrifying and fascinating at the same time. Generally speaking, armored repair evacuation machines are designed to remove damaged combat vehicles from the field. But in Russia, you can find these tanks at an ordinary city intersection pulling a truck along. Cat lovers know how amazing their creatures can be. One minute they're cute little fur balls sleeping peacefully, and then the next, a long baguette stretched out on the floor. Now this is a real fluidity. And finally, a couple of funny moments involving locked doors. Now this is resourceful. Did you like today's video? Make your own mind-blowing moments and leave a like. And also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you don't miss out on any more amazing moments.